Okay, if you're considering putting your home on the market, Evan Schuster of the Schuster Team at Keller Williams Realty and an Elite 25 member is a fountain of knowledge when it comes to Albuquerque's real estate market. Evan's here with advice on how to prepare your home to go on the market and how to get top dollar. We like the sound of that, Evan. Yes, top dollar.
Everybody does.
Homes, right. We always think we have the best home on the market, right?
Sure.
Okay, so what are your top tips? Is it beyond cleanliness? Is that the biggest thing?
Cleanliness is big, but that's kind of a common sense one. I think people know they need to have it clean. You also want to thin it out and declutter. It's hard because you still want to live and enjoy your home while you're there, but you have to realize that somebody else wants to see them and their family in the home.
Right, okay, so less is more in this
Less
case,
is more.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk staging, because you guys actually have a company that you will even, you know, if say your home is empty, you've moved out of it, you've got a staging company, right?
We do,
okay.
we do, yeah.
And sometimes that even is like all it takes to sell a home?
You know, it really does. Presentation is the key. And if your home looks nicer than some of the other competitive homes that other buyers are seeing, then it has a lasting memory in the buyer's minds. And
you even, talk about a first impression. You even mentioned earlier to me that, you know, within the first 30 seconds, sometimes people will decide whether they want this house or not.
It is. We can see it all the time in their eyes when they walk in the door. You know, it's an emotional thing. You're supposed to, people buy emotionally and justify logically. And it is. It's emotional when people walk into a home and it feels right and they can see themselves living there. That's when they know that they found the right house.
Let's talk fair market value. What should a seller know when it comes to pricing their home? Because that maybe is the key to selling or, you know, having that house stay on the market, right?
Sure. You got to price it right to sell it, especially in this market. You know, I always tell people it's always going to be worth more to you than it is somebody else. But so you do have to price it well, and you have to listen to your real estate professional. And sometimes you have to take the emotion out of it and say, you know what, it's a house. The emotions aren't, you're not selling the emotions and the memories, you know, I tell people, so you can take those with you, but you got to price it to be competitive in the market.
And I think this is a great thing that you guys also do. Like, you guys get feedback from, you know, potential buyers on the market. You know, you can tell your client one thing, but it's really, you know, you get feedback from a lot of people, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We kind of know when we go in and list a home what people are going to think and how we're going to stack up against the competition, but we're not always right. You know, sometimes we want that feedback too, and the client wants to know that we're working hard for them and see what other people think about it, because we're not always right. We want to get the feedback and let the consumers make the choice and, you know, let the free market work.
Right. So homes that have sold very quickly for top dollar, what are they doing differently from maybe, you know, sellers that have been on the market a while? What are some of the keys, you know, standout points?
You know, the key thing I think to getting it sold for top dollar and getting it sold quickly are you've got to have the presentation down, and you've got to price it right out of the gate. You know, there's nothing wrong with getting top dollar for your home, but you don't want to go too high, or otherwise you'll deter people from looking at your home. They won't think that they can, you know, negotiate with you if it's a little bit above market value.
Okay. And how does that look to a consumer? You know, you put it on for X amount, and then you maybe drop it by 5 or 10 a few weeks later. Is that a good or bad thing? You
know, it's a good thing. A lot of our customers ask the same question, Casey, and they really are very concerned about it, that they're going to do damage to their listing by doing that. But it really doesn't hurt it at all. It's just kind of a misconception. It's a good thing. Good thing.
Any hot spots in Albuquerque you want to throw out there? Is Nob Hill still always a great spot? The Heights, West Side. I mean, there's tons of hot spots in Albuquerque, right?
Yeah. There's always there's a lot of remodels and rehabs going on around town, and the Valley's doing really good. Corrales is a little quiet, but there's a lot of good deals out there.
All right. Next time we see you, we're going to be at a great house in Nob Hill, I hear, right?
That's right.
Okay. Listen, guys, if you have questions, if you're wanting to put your house on the market, or you have more questions for Evan, you can call them at 225-8750. Visit them online, abqhomesnm.com.